Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. Most importantly, like this video so that it will encourage us to put out more content. Many sources within the main opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) have told Saturday Telegraph that the former president of the Senate, David Mark, is said to emerge as the new national chairman of the party. Those who spoke on the development maintained that the decision to draft him is to allow the North Central Zone to complete its tenure in the aftermath of the ousted of the former substantive chairman, Iyorchia Ayu, who incidentally is a former Senate president like Mark. The other main reason for drafting the Udoma-born former soldier is also to help stabilize the PDP, which is currently embroidered in crisis occasioned by the continued stay of acting national chairman Ambassador Umar Damagum in office. North Central members have been up in arms against the leadership of the party, insisting that Damagum should vacate the office for one of them to complete their term in office. Damagum came into office when the state high court, sitting in Makurdi, the Benue state capital, had on October 2nd, 2023, sacked Ayu from office, and he has been in office since then. Damagum has been in the eyes of a storm with suspension and counter-suspension within the party, leading to the emergence of factional leadership because the embattled acting chairman and the treasurer, Yayari Mohammed. However, after its meeting in Abuja, Damagum's suspension and the counter-suspension issued by feuding factions of the party's National Working Committee, NWC, were nullified by members of the PDP Governors Forum, who asked that status quo be maintained within the party. Chairman of the forum, who is also the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, made the announcement at the end of a two-day meeting. A former minister of the FCT who pleaded not to be named confirmed the development to Saturday Telegraph, saying Senator Mark has not fully yielded to the pressure. She maintained that representatives had been made to the Udoma-born ex-general by his colleagues, whom she referred to as our elders. I know that the PDP governors met during the week, and it was resolved that Senator David Mark should be the next national chairman of the PDP, and that they have been making concrete efforts at bringing it to fruition. They have met with Senator Mark, but I know that he is yet to yield to their demand, the source said. The source maintained that other elements rooting for the emergence of Mark, who was also at a time the military governor of Niger State during the regime of former military president General Ibrahim Babangida, are retired generals who are believed to be sympathetic to the PDP. I can tell you that Senator Mark is being supported by retired generals in the PDP who have secured his assurances that he will eventually take up the mantle. I know for sure that they, the former generals, have approached him collectively and individually, the source maintained. When asked to name the former generals pushing for Mark's emergence, she said, "That will be difficult, but I know that a lot of them have been working clandestinely in recent times." Another source who also pleaded not to be named said pressure is being mounted on Damagum to revert to his former status as the deputy national chairman, North, to pave the way for the emergence of Senator Mark. Those who spoke with our correspondent stated that, as a follow-up to the meeting, the Plateau State Governor Caleb Mostwang has been mandated to convene a meeting for the stakeholders of a party in North Central to ratify Senator Mark's candidature. Governor Mutswang has been told to host the meeting of North Central stakeholders of a party in just next week, where Mark's candidature as the new chairman of a party will be rectified, the source said, adding that the former Senate president would have to contend with two others for the office. The other two contestants for the post include former Governor Gabriel Suswan of Benue State and the Director General of the PDP Governors Forum, Mr. Emmanuel Agbo, who are also showing interest in the job. Though the meeting will eventually ratify Mark, it will also consider the aspirations of former Governor of Benue, Suswan, and the DG of the PDP's Governors Forum, Mr. Agbo, who have also shown interest in the job. But I can tell you that Mark's bid seems bigger than the two others, the source maintained. When contacted on phone on Friday, a chieftain of a party, Otumba Segun Showumi, confirmed the development to our correspondent, saying, however, it will be too early to make any comment on it. I know that some people are making efforts in that direction, but until then, we'll wait until that happens, Showumi said. You all, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think that Senator David Mark would eventually emerge as the PDP chairman? Don't forget, in my last video where, we talked about David Mark, Suswan, and Agbo, we placed them side by side, and I said David Mark, out of the three of them, is looking, more attractive to me. Like he has more credentials to me to help PDP with their crisis and also take them to the next level in their 2027 aspiration towards the presidential seat. I think that David Mark would really do a good job. And now we are getting to find out that, a lot of people are already tilting towards, David Mark to become the PDP chairman, all things being equal. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at a few reactions from people online. Hosseini Mohammed Kolul says, I'm particularly delighted to receive this piece this morning. We in PDP are calling on my former governor, Caterpillar, my Aki Dubo. That's what we nicknamed him in Niger State. Please let him accept it and God help him and save my party. Osani Kolos, a younger brother to his late press secretary. You have our total support. Long live Nigeria. Long live PDP. You all, thank you very much for always listening and watching. This is where I would like to draw the curtain for now. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.